Okay, let's talk smoothies. So it's the simplest and easiest way for you to get real food into your body, especially if you haven't been eating real food, meaning a lot of greens, right? We just went over that, a lot of fruits and vegetables. It is the easiest way to get it inside your body. Remember, it's going to take some time for you to adjust to eating healthy if you've been eating nothing but hamburgers and fried chicken and have that same taste palette. So this is my number one switch other than giving up soda. That's number one for me too. Eating real food, giving up soda. So I'm gonna go over one that I feel like is really good because it's high in greens, and that is 2 or 3 kale leaves, and I'm gonna go ahead and just put them in my Vitamix. Whatever you have is fine. I'm gonna stick those in my Vitamix. A cup and a half of spinach, and again, I just washed all of these. I just bought them yesterday, and I just washed them all. Dry them too, so that they make sure they get nice and dry. Put that in your Vitamix or Ninja or whatever you have. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put a 2-inch piece of cucumber, and I just cut that up. You don't necessarily have to, depending on your mixer, and I'm gonna put that in there. And then what we have is 1 cup of frozen pineapple, and you do want it to be frozen. I take my own pineapple, cut it up, and put it in the freezer because it's less expensive. Sometimes, though, what you can do is go to the store and they have pre-cut pineapple marked down, and you can freeze that and use that in your next smoothie. Just a trick for you. So you're gonna put a cup of pineapple, frozen pineapple in that as well, and you do want it to be frozen. Pineapple is very sweet, by the way, so that is what's going to mask all the greens that you're not used to eating. And you're going to put that in there as well as some flaxseed, and I already measured that. And just another trick for you, if you don't, I typically have most of these ingredients in my house. If you don't, the best way for you to get all of these ingredients is to acquire them over time. So if you don't have the flaxseed just laying around your house and you have to make a special trip, don't trick yourself into not making the rest of it. Go ahead and make the rest of it and just add the flaxseed next time when you can afford it, or when it is cost effective for you, or next time you think about it. Another trick for you, don't overwhelm yourself with trying to go stock your pantry all at once. You will get very discouraged. That was a piece of cucumber if you do it that way. But I'm gonna go ahead and add that flaxseed. A cup and a half of water, and I've already, half a cup of water. I already pre-measured that for us, guys, so half a cup of water. And then a full cup of unsweetened non-dairy milk. So you can use almond milk, which is what this is, oat milk, rice milk. Gosh, there's all sorts of, find one that works for you. Find one that has a consistency and texture that works for you. I tend to stick to the almond milk, unsweetened. All of those need to be unsweetened milk substitute. And then 1 to 2 dates, again, also super sweet. So it'll mask all the green yummy goodness. And the last thing, again, is a protein powder. Now, it's gonna take me just a minute to talk about protein powders. I have a lot that I believe in. But what you really want to look for in a protein powder is high proteins, low sugar, plant-based. Let me go over that again. Plant-based, high protein, low sugar. So this is a plant-based protein. It's organic. It's 7 grams of fiber, only 2 grams of sugar, and it's full of fruits and vegetables. So this, I use this one. I also love Juice Plus Complete Shakes. And again, if we're talking about cost, you're gonna need to acquire these over time. So if you don't have a protein powder on hand and you're not ready to take that next step, you can go ahead and just add a banana. And that'll give the creaminess that you're looking for to your smoothie. I do highly recommend getting a protein powder. And if you're wanting to try them out, there are other cost-effective ways to do that. CVS often does, and Walgreens does coupons, and I can get ones for 30 to 40% off, and I just keep those and then go in at once, and I buy those protein powders. But what you're looking for, again, is a good quality plant-based protein, high protein, low sugar. Once you get all of those ingredients in there, you're gonna put the lid on it, put it on your Vitamix, Ninja, Bullet, whatever you have that does that, and you're gonna have beautiful, yummy smoothie to drink. So Step number 2, smoothies, especially if you are a good transition into a healthy lifestyle, because we don't always love eating our greens, so we can kind of mask them in something that tastes delicious. So that's the first one. I'll put the recipe below.